രാജേശ്വരി വെങ്കിട്ടരമണൻ 80 വേർഡ്സ് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ഷോർട്ട് ആൻഡ് സ്പീഡ് ഡിക്റ്റേഷനാണ് വായിക്കുന്നത്. ഓരോ ഡിക്റ്റേഷനും ഓരോ ഔട്ട്ലൈനും നിങ്ങൾ 10 പ്രാവശ്യം വെച്ച് പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്യണം. ഔട്ട്ലൈൻ എല്ലാം എഴുതിയതിന് ശേഷം തിരിച്ച് ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലേക്ക് ട്രാൻസ്ലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് വളരെ അത്യാവശ്യമാണ്. സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ദയവായി സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. കമൻസ് അയക്കുവാൻ മറക്കരുത്. നമുക്ക് 80 വേർഡ്സ് 205 വായിക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങാം. Gentlemen, I am not here to emphasize the necessity to prohibition program for the state of Karnataka. The program has already been decided upon in the knowledge that it is the only sound foundation on which all our program of reconstruction can rest. You have gathered here as social workers who have been entrusted with the heavy responsibility of enforcing prohibition in a manner which will make it a glorious success. Government will for their part enforce prohibition through the enactment of laws, closure of liquor shops, and bringing to justice all types of offenders. But legal action alone cannot succeed unless it is accompanied by the firm backing of public opinion and a firmer will to banish the evil from our midst. That requires an atmosphere whereby the proper education and gradual persuasion are brought into full play. This is exactly the task you will have to perform in the enforcement of prohibition. Science and experience have exposed the falsehood of all arguments put forward in favor of drink. It is argued that prohibition is an infringement of personal liberty, but no government can tolerate action taken in the name of liberty which tends to do harm to society. It is argued that by introducing prohibition, government will lose considerable revenue which could be expended on welfare schemes such as education, etc. This government has no intention whatever of finance welfare schemes out of revenue collected from the weakness of people. Government will surely tap other sources of revenues in order to make good the loss. Our one aim is to make people happy and prosperous, and drink can never add to the sum total of human happiness and prosperity. On the contrary, it has made and will continue to make men miserable. People can reap immense benefit if prohibition precedes prosperity, and a prosperous but sober people will learn a richer government and richer country. It is argued that alcohol has a medical value, and one who takes only an occasional peg may believe that no harm of any permanent nature is done to him. But the occasional drink has led people to become heavier and more confirmed addicts. For the barrier between a temperate and intemperate man is very thin indeed. It is no argument to say that the foreigner has a robust body and vigorous health because of consumption of liquor. For good health is due to raise hereditary food and higher standard of living which we cannot yet with that of ours. Prohibition has therefore a place of priority is our constructive program. I hope that the mission you are now embarking will be crowned with success. It will depend, however, on the way you go about your work. The prestige of whole government is in your hands, and it is left to you either to empower it or to mar it. I have no doubt that you will zealously guard in spite of opposition and difficulties. Be brave of heart and consider that the ultimate